Today is indeed Team of the Tournament day. The leaks have begun for that. A couple of huge players are going to be in the team. FC25 news is really starting to ramp up now. We've got more and more every single day. Today's our first icon confirm, and also the cover star has also now been leaked, so we'll talk about that. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. The link is in the description. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Yesterday's upload was a little bit later, so if you missed that, I uploaded after the new season came out. And we talked about the new season, like my first reaction to it on that video, but I will say I was seeing some comments saying like, it's kind of not actually as good as maybe it seems like. You know, Bonmati doesn't have 5/5. Pretty much none of these cards have 5-star, 5-star anywhere except for, I believe, just the end of season Holland reward, and that's all, which is true. I don't really know why they're being so stingy with the 5-star, 5-star there. A lot of these cards, not like Rashford, but a lot of these cards that are, let's say, Laura Oberdorf, right? Which, by the way, she joined Bayern's women's team, by the way. You know, you'd expect this card to not have maybe 88 pace that we can't get for at least a few weeks at the minimum. Plus the playstyles are like kind of the same as our other cards have been. There's not like that many new ones or that many playstyles in this card. Obviously there's 4 playstyle pluses, but the base playstyle is not as many. So there are some, you kind of would expect maybe to see some better cards here, like Diani even. It looks like a TOTS card really when you look at it. Apart from the 4 playstyle pluses, 2 of them are not actually all that amazing for a right wing. It does look like a team of the season card actually. And this one has more playstyles than the Oberdorf or the Rashford, but it could have been better, I will say. But I still think it's so much better than the rest of the seasons we've been seeing that I gotta give them their credit and to some degree here. But I do kind of agree that it could be better, actually. Theoretically it could be, but I don't want to be too nitpicky on a thing I think is really nice, a nice addition, right? So anyway, that was a random side note. Let's get into all the stuff now. Let's get into content today. Okay, let's go look at the leaks and news now. We begin with FC24 leaks, and the first team of the tournament card leaked is going to be Lionel Messi. It's interesting because there aren't actually a ton of super obvious choices for both the Euro and the Copa America team of the tournaments. There's not, obviously there's some, but usually it's a little more cut and dry. We're going to see these types of players, but it's not really this time, and the second leak kind of shows that. But anyway, the first leak is Lionel Messi, and, you know, he's going to be crazy. Nothing much more to say about that. The next one is Jude Bellingham. Belligol is going to be a team of the tournament card, and the replies are just saying like, what did he really do? People aren't really sure, but it's kind of how it's EA's dream promo. Actually, it's super ambiguous who's going to be in this team of the tournament. They can just basically put whoever the hell they want to in it. So okay, team of the tournament, more like team of pack sellers. Good one. Okay, going here with a couple more. N'Golo Kante will be a team of the tournament card. I think that's one that is very well deserved, and kind of not really surprised to see that, but okay, Kante on the team. And the last leak here is going to be Lautaro Martinez, and he does not say if these stats are predictions or not. Could it be the actual card? I mean, that would be an insane card. I would actually probably doubt it, but he doesn't say it's a concept. Okay, but he's gonna be in the team regardless. And staying on the theme of FC24, we have new rivals rewards we have actually seen in game now, and I want to hear your thoughts on this one because I'm not so sure on this. Elite Division is now a 94 plus Path to Glory Make Your Mark / Team of the Tournament pick now, and you also get a 94 plus Path to Glory Make Your Mark or Team of the Tournament pack, and it does give you 3 of them, I believe. And the only difference between Elite Division and Division 1 is this, I believe this pick is a 1 of 4 and this is a 1 of 5, so I guess that's what they deem to be, you know, worth the upgrade, I guess. But I don't know. I guess, what do you think about a Path to Glory Make Your Mark Team of the Tournament picks now for the next like 30 something days? No fuddies in picks, so we're all right. I don't know how good these are going to be. I guess it's just speculation at this point, but I would guess they're not going to be so ridiculous that it's going to be everyone getting at least something good every time. I would doubt that, but I guess you check them out yourself and see what you think. But I'm not like super impressed by these rewards, but we haven't opened them yet, so that's a very important piece of this puzzle. But if I had to guess now, it looks like we'll probably see a Path to Glory Make Your Mark Team of the Tournament like tradable packs in Weekend League too. So if the packs are not very good, they're going to be all over and you can't escape them. Let's just see, I guess, what happens, but I don't know. Now we have an interesting new pack added to the code for FC24 that's about FC25, though. It is a pre-order offer, and it's a Greats of the Game icon or hero for the pre-order offer. Now, once again, keep in mind, you might say, well, it's actually a really good pack. There's a lot of greats of the game icons and heroes. There's no minimum rating here, okay? You will not get shit in this. I can almost guarantee you. Do not let this be the thing that ends up swaying you to pre-order the next game, please. Because even if you know you're going to end up buying the next game, to me, what you should always do is don't pre-order the game super duper early. Because EA will look and see how many pre-orders that they've sold this year. And if it's a lot less come a week or two before the game coming out, they're going to say, oh shit, we got to get our stuff together here. Start making new deals with it. Start doing this, start doing that. They're gonna do different things when they see what their pre-order sales look like before. So even if you know for sure you're buying FC25, at least wait. Don't pre-order it like now. That's the first day that you can pre-order it, right? And obviously, if you're not sure about the next game, then don't let this pack be the thing that causes you to say, okay, now I'm pre-ordering your game. And okay, we do have the official icon card design now leaked for FC25, and it just kind of looks like your standard icon card. Nothing too much different, I suppose. It's a little bit more gold, I guess. A lot of the comments saying they like it. I think it's good. I think it's all hard to fuck up an icon design, honestly. But then relating now to FC25 icons, we scroll up a little bit here and we get this news. So let's actually go to this tweet here. We have news that Buffon is a part of the FC25 Ultimate Edition cover. So he is now confirmed to be an icon in the game. Gigi Buffon's going to be in the game next year. One of the best goalkeepers ever, and he's back. Thank God. I heard he's being tested now. It's definitely confirmed. But then we have our news about the cover star of next year's game. It will be Jude Bellingham. Mbappe will finally be off the cover now. And I feel like this was an obvious choice for EA. Didn't take much thought at all here, and Bellingham with the cover star. So yeah, there was that tweet from Lean Design. And then up here, we got a full list of the cover. It's Buffon, Zidane, Belmonte, Beckham, and Bellingham all on the cover of the Ultimate Edition. Not like last year where we saw the most ridiculous cover ever with like 50 people on it. That looked super odd. I feel like we knew right when that image came out. We had a bad feeling about this game from, I think, the second we saw that image. But anyway, if you're, you're interested in the cover stuff, here you go. And we got this news as well that Fabrizio Romano is going to be in EAFC 25's career mode. I don't know what that means exactly, but they might have like a social media tab now where you see tweets, and Fabrizio Romano is one of those people that is tweeting out transfers and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen here, but hey, I wanted to see some career mode news, adding things that are realistic, like Fabrizio Romano leaking everybody's transfers. The good old days are now gone, but hey, it's kind of cool. And a few notable names alongside Bellingham to promote the FC25 reveal will be these players here: Brandt, DeMarco, Foden, Griezmann, Palmer, Vlahovic, Zaire Emery, and Zidane. I don't know what that means, but okay. And many people were talking about this on Twitter today because there was obviously an XP objective regarding the new pro event that was going on today, and many pros had Joselu at right back, and they were like, what the fuck is that? This has been a thing all year. Right backs and left backs are hard to find with Aerial Plus to stop crazy crosses, to stop corners. Mainly, the main way pros score this year is corners. That's not a joke. That's literally how most of them score, and definitely mostly crosses to either head it down in the box or just like score the header itself. So height is massive in your team, and you will see Joselu right back quite often, actually. But there's so much wrong with the FIFA Pro scene, I won't even bother because nobody gives a shit about it anymore. People did at one point, like when it was new and it was, ooh, what's this? Could this kind of be fun and cool? No. The answer is no. And there was also some controversy because SAF Boss, who is a designer, had a suspicion that that seemed AI generated, that card design did, the icon design, and it does say likely AI generated with the AI or not bot. But also, if you look at the background, it does look like that might be AI generated, like this kind of zoomed in icon background, and then the card design is like not AI generated. But yeah, if that was the case, it'd be pretty funny, but I don't think that is. And also, there's a couple team in the tournament would be locks. James Rodriguez would be, he's just not in the game, which sucks. And then Lamine Yamal as well would also be a pretty huge lock for team in the tournament. And Lamine Yamal not in the game also. So could we end up seeing somehow a Yamal in this team? I mean, it could happen. I was seeing a lot of concepts about it. I would highly doubt it, though. Okay, the only thing I'll talk about with the market, I guess, is seeing the fact that we could get possible tradable rewards for Path to Glories and Make Your Marks or whatever for Weekend League. You could see them all drop. I would doubt they're tradable, but they could theoretically be. And even because they're untradeable, you will I don't want to, I know it sounds dumb because like you got to buy cards, have fun right now. Otherwise, what the fuck are you doing? But if you're in on crazy expensive cards come, I don't know, Wednesday of this week or Thursday of this week, you might get just shit on because Fuddies is coming out and we'll have leaks about Fuddies and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, at the same time, what are you even going to do? You got to try out cards, have fun. Otherwise, what are you really doing? Okay, comments. Let's go. Felix Borquet says, all I want from Evos and 25 is a different card art because these things are fucking ugly. Turning Thunderstruck Balak into that green thing gave me rectal bleeding. Now, this video has now been demonetized. Thank you. That's pretty severe, but I will say this, the card design is absolutely ugly. I think that the in progress one is like far better than the most of the Evoed ones. I totally agree with you. I think we get a better design next year and that actually will help a lot. Card art actually affects things better or more, sorry, than I think we realize. At CV says that Taram card, I'd bet EA see the negative feedback on that card and then they will turn up his effectiveness so people start, okay, we made a comma or period in here, talking about it, saying how sick it is so we all get FOMO and run into the objective. Do you think they do that to cards, JFC? I actually think that you are not necessarily way off. I don't think they have like a switch that they turn on and say, okay, we're gonna make this Taram really, really good now because it's kind of bad or it seems bad. But I do think that what ends up happening is there's so many objectives and SBCs of cards that get released over the year that people end up talking about, oh my god, this card is insane. If you missed this, you missed out, right? That FOMO is created in so many other ways and through all cards throughout the entire year that I don't think they need to have like a switch. I don't even know if they can. They're not competent enough to have a switch of like, hey, let's make this card actually really juiced out quick so that we create FOMO. They create FOMO in so many other ways. I don't know if they have to do that through this, but the idea of like, are they doing something to create FOMO? I think they do that a lot. I just don't think it's necessarily with a certain specific card because I don't think they know how to do that. I don't think they know the code well enough. I don't think that they feel like they couldn't get exposed for that or, you know, frauding stats, that kind of thing, considering how incompetent they are. But maybe I could be giving them too much credit, of course, obviously. John Mira, Quick Step Plus tutorial, just do it. That'll be coming out, I think, in a couple of days. One of the days this weekend that'll come out, and I'll, you know, add some variations to that and other maybe moves as well. Because the Quick Step Plus right now is one of the things I do the most in game, and it will immediately make you just a better player as is, which I rarely say if you know my channel that like, oh, do this and you'll instantly improve because it's almost always bullshit. But the Quick Step Plus tutorial is actually kind of that. But okay, keep going. JA says the grind SBCs will need to catch up. Expecting new icon SBCs as think all of them expire within the next week or so. We'll definitely see more of them. But the grind SBCs right now, the content, repeatable content to me sucks. I do not get what they're doing with this. Maybe it's just that pre-Fuddies waiting season. It'll be great for Fuddies. I don't know, but I just think that it sucks right now. And Lucky tries trading. I was waiting for the mommy when you were at Diani. Listen, we gotta save her, okay? It only comes out at certain times. Great cards, great SBCs, Sophia Smith in particular. I wonder if people have like seen or clicked on the video of my channel and they hear me say mommy and they just like, what the fuck did he just say? And they click off immediately. But yeah, okay, hey, thanks for being here. Have a great weekend. Hopefully team tournament's fun. Yeah. Love you all, very soon. Peace.